Hello. Looks like we're facing orcs. And a very similarly coloured background, but see what they've got going on here. One Mighty Blow Blitzer, one Block Black Orc, and one Block Lineman. 1, 2, 3, 4, so... I think they've got a spare player. 4, 9, 10, 11... Yeah, 8, 11, 12. Two and 2. Good record. That was a concede and 2 draws, so not high scoring player. We could throw in a little something for excitement's sake. He's only on value 7, so not him. I don't really want to spend that much. Maybe just a bait. There's not a few more inducements that are kind of closer, really. You know, just some like little 10 or 20 things, like maybe that help to eke the fan factor in your favour or something, or give you some little helpful things off of kickoffs. So like 30k for you know, avoiding being blitzed or something, because it's already hard enough when you're the I mean, not in this particular circumstance, but it's usually a little tricky playing down, so that's it. In our situation, it's not too bad. We're only down 20k. Now, early orcs are a bashy prospect. So, still don't have... Yeah, I think I'm going to leave the ghoul off again. I think we're going to do this setup again, because I quite liked it. Spread these guys. I don't really expect a ton out of our Mighty Blow White, but in this particular circumstance, but we should probably just keep him back a touch, just in case. Oh, and I did buy in, so because our zombies have been dying like crazy, I brought in a skeleton, just for fun. Whilst they're setting up their team. Skeletons are almost exactly the same, except they get KO'd slightly less, but they have armor value 7. And they have movement 5 versus movement 4, so they're a little quicker. They have thick skull, but if their armor value does get broken, you know, their armor value will get broken more often, but when it does, there's theoretically less chance of them going off, and a little bit of movement is just... you know, usually you just take zombies because they are overall better. Armor value 8, just as they're pretty much... Oops, we left our agility 1 on. As they're pretty much there just as a shield to get knocked over, you usually go for armor value 8. We might try and foul with our skeleton or something when we use them. But we haven't had much luck with fouling yet. We haven't played the right sort of teams, I don't think, or got in quite the right sort of games when we have. But yeah, I just really threw in the skeleton for some variety. And as a reaction to the fact that at least two of our zombies have just outright died already. So he's going aggressive across front line, kind of left the sides open, which could have been risky, but it was no problem. Having said that, it could even still be theoretically a problem if he fails to pick up the ball or something. But he's got a free catch on it, so, you know, no problem. So they're off to a good start. In an ideal world, I don't want to get my mummies isolated, because they have the strength to take them down. But we'll see how it goes, because we do want them to get in there and hit things, so... Okay, so just got one more block to make. This is the this is the straightest front line I've ever seen. Is he going to move anything beyond this? Because if not, I think we're just going to stand up directly one line across from him. Let's see. I think we will put this guy. I don't really have somebody close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get away if I do that. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You know, I should probably hit with this guy actually. Nice. And it's going to be awkward to hit him back because he's got guys either side of him protecting him. I think we'll just move this guy up one on the side. And we'll call it quits there and see how he approaches this. I mean, he's played a very static line here. So we've kind of counter-static lined. Basically saying, you're going to have to come connect with us. Which, if he does, may work well for him, honestly. But it also ties up his players without us having to be the one that decides to go in there and tie up players. This way he only gets one hit this turn. And, you know, maybe we get to put in some hits of our own. Maybe not, but we may do. Which would put us on the front foot. But we'll see how he plays it. Looks like he's coming in. Yep, he's just trying to leverage his strength across the line as much as he can, which makes sense. And in retrospect, I would have rather gone up here and hit the Black Orc down and left this guy in the main line, but for some reason I got it in my head I should do things over on this side. Okay, so he's moving in that direction, which is interesting. Oh, I don't think that was intentional. No. Is he going to come and blitz here to kind of clear off this little area? Yep. Okay, that's very, very aggressive. But of course, potentially knockdownable. Okay, so he's gone from a straight line to the blobbiest of all blobs. So we're going to close in here. And I'm putting that guy here so that theoretically he can't sort of just mark him up with one blitzer. I think I'm actually going to stand this guy up this turn. Now if I do manage to hit this guy, okay, we just hit him back, that's fine. I mean, it's not great, but it's fine. Then we can also hit this way. Now we can stay. Now, what is our blitz? That'd be 2 GFIs, that'd be 1. I think I'm going to move 1 through. We're going to move 1 in. Move this guy up here. And we're going to go for a... like a... slightly... well, let's see. So we could go for this. Okay, that didn't work out. It's not the end of the world. If nothing else, we didn't use a reroll, and we've kind of, you know, he can kind of come down this way, but this guy in and of himself is being a little bit of a blocker to his progress, which may give us time to readjust somewhat. And we've got a bunch of his guys stuck on zombies and such. Obviously, the burden is horribly out of position, but he is, by his presence over here, providing a sort of anti-switch, right? And next turn he should be able to come in and tag the side here and help provide some guard to whatever is standing. So let's see how he plays this. Looks like he's trying to make quite a big move here. The eager adversary getting stunned is unfortunate. Is he going to foul here? If he clears this guy off, he'll have a big surround on him. So that makes sense. So he's looking to push this guy off, and then he'll also have a hit here. Okay, Nemobis is out for now. So he rolled that double both downs on a good one, because that would have been a potential reroll if he had rolled it elsewhere. Okay, bringing in this guy so that we can't bring the mummy around, which is sensible. Okay, Cardinals being up is nice. Probably going to move him away. No, he's moving them forwards. And staying. Okay, nice. Okay, and the dodge. Okay, so Predator just has to get up. Evil has to get up. I think we just do this. That's why block is nice. That's also why block is nice. So no long-term effect, which is solid. Very nice. We'll pop him in that way. Okay, so I think we're going to do the slightly wild and crazy thing of trying to get our mummy involved here. Because that lets us make this a blitz. Which I'm going to use to move this guy off so he doesn't find a way to hit down here. And then just pop around here for what it's worth. Now, do I want to go here? Say he removes him. Could potentially move us up. So I'm just gonna do this and see how desperate he is to get away here. Like, is he gonna pull away from his own team? With like just like the 3 or 4 guys. Yeah, unfortunately, Egret falling over and getting stunned was actually pretty helpful for him. Meant he could really hit that corner pretty hard. Ultimately, it's all a result of my decision to blitz with the wrong mummy. Now this is one game where either adversary having guard would be more useful than him having mighty blow. But, you know, I mean, we could have been facing any number of teams where it would have been the other way around. So we're not going to feel too bad about that. Whatever you pick, you're always going to face the thing that you're hoping not to face. Could just take a 2+ here, but he did dodge in the last turn, so I wonder if he's going to dodge down. I think I would probably just take it, yeah. Okay, so, you know, the way we're set up here, we can't stop things as they stand. So I think the thing to do is just pressure it and see how it goes. Ultimately, you know, there's only so much we can do here. So we get Evil up. We'll get Birder up. And then I think we're blitzing here. Okay, no dice there. Then we're going to bring back some zombies. Loki, you can't sit up there. Always trying to get in the way. Alright. Let's see. You can sit there, that's fine. But we've got to at least feign some pressure here. Disappointing. I'll just push him back. Better. And we'll stay this time. And I think we just try and dodge eager adversary out here. Okay, that's about as good as we could hope. Theoretically surfable if he's really into it. Is he? Hang on. No, I don't know that he is actually. I think I'm getting too paranoid. I don't think he wants to score till the end of the half. But, and I don't know that we're putting on enough pressure to make him have to, so he'll probably hold off. But we have at least got most of our team on this side of him. So just going to sit in front of the line and see what happens. That makes sense. As of right now, he's reachable. Let's see what he does about that. Maybe blitz up here. Oh, probably with this guy. Boom. He's considering rerolling that because of the turns. He'll feel pretty happy about that reroll decision, I think. Yeah, the problem with not playing many ghouls is you really do limit your mobility. Maybe in the future I'll leave him on longer, but I really want to get him blocked before we do that. Which maybe he'll get this game. You just never know. I didn't expect him to go that way rather than take the 2 dice down this way. Oh, it's not a 2 dice, it's a 1 dice because nobody was on the mummy. Just kind of keep him occupied. Okay, he made it. So we've got a 2 dice there. Yeah, disappointing again. I mean, it's not a huge deal, it's just not helping. Because we got no pressure. Oh yeah, that's a... He's very athletic, this guy. Okay, so he's in a much better position for the moment. We've at least got like some threat of, you know, I mean, he should be able to just hit him, but... So we've got a 2 dice against here and a 1 dice there. Just trying to make him score before the end of the half, really. Probably try and find a way to blitz egret adversary with this guy. Nope, okay. I guess he's just gonna try and get in here and make it so he has to dodge. Yeah, his lack of guard is like if he had a guard or two, he'd be in a much more even more dominant position. Still a 1 dice, of course. Okay, that is gonna make it a 1 dice still. Well, it worked. So now he'll probably just bring this guy in to make this an awkward dodge. Doesn't yet have this guy marked up. Okay, interesting. Let's make the next turn a little exciting, eh? So I think we're just looking at a 4+ dodge to try and hit the set. 4+, 3+. I don't think there's any real reason not to go for this. Wow. Where did we get this elf from? Oh, never mind. That was some true elfing there. Could have pushed him in there, I suppose. He can obviously knock us off easy enough. But, you know, had we have knocked the ball out there, had I've had the choice, I would have knocked him into the end zone to see if we could get the ball to go up the pitch. But we didn't, unfortunately, remove the ball. I guess that was a good example where getting no, because strip ball wouldn't have worked on him, so it's all good. I guess he's just going to probably blitz us away himself. Downside to Chat Among the Pigeons moving away is that now the burden will be a lot easier to knock over. Oh, having said that, not crazy easy. Okay, he's going for the GFI there. Well, he could double one this and then things could get exciting. Now if he pushes him here, he might be going to do a step in. No, he's not going to, okay. Where are you going to go now? Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. That's good though. Whew. Our regen last game was poor, so it's nice to see it working a bit better here. Doesn't seem worried about this situation though. Armor's breaking, but regen is holding. Yeah, okay, I would have liked to both down there because we could have surfed him. But he's doing pretty good with his blocks. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't blocked us away, at least blocked us away to here or something. Oh. So how many of us has he got off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's quite emphatic first half. Yeah, Chat Among the Pigeons has got very pushy lately. Alright. I mean, we've got 2 rerolls and 2 turns, so there's no reason not to do this. Where are we pushing this? Here, I guess. Oh, that's not where we wanted it at all. We really wanted it to drop over here, and then we could try and go onto it and then hope it bounced off. This is not ideal. But we have the reroll, so... Let's see where we can bobble it. Not where we wanted. I hope to bobble it to this guy who then dropped it over here again, but... The ball is refusing to cooperate. Still, we made him drop it on turn 8. He probably... Well, he could maybe do something if he really wants to. Because he doesn't need the reroll for the pickup. Yeah, a stun on this guy, and maybe things get exciting. A stun on this guy, and the ball drops over here, we go pick it up and it bobbles back over to here, and suddenly he's lost a half, when he really didn't need to. But hey. I mean, he played fairly cautiously outside of that. It's just the last couple turns. So 1-0, and hopefully some guys come back. The good thing about that is that we have 2 chances at 3+ KOs. So hopefully we get some of our team back, especially the white. That'd be really nice. So first attempt, we got half back. Not the white. But that does mean that we have a full team for this, which is nice. We can go 7, 8, 9. I can't do that. I can't get that in. 4 pushes is too many pushes. But we can try and pick it up and do a throw. We can try and injure another player, because he's still got 11, but he's missing a Black Orc, which is obviously downgrades his strength advantage a touch. I'm half tempted to just keep trying to hit his Black Orcs, to be honest. I mean, when he gives them to us, because if we can take another one down, then suddenly we're 2 strength 5s versus 2 strength 4s. Which would be quite nice. I don't know if we're going to play for more than a draw here. I think we're just going to see how the next, like, this turn and then the next 3 or 4 turns after half time go in terms of positioning and how the kickoff goes. I'm going to pop the white up here to start with, just in case of a riot, because then we have a potential scoring option. Okay, interesting setup. I assume that, no, he's decided the thrower's done his part. Which may lead to the thrower getting stomped on, honestly. We'll see. It kind of depends on how the rest goes. So we've got a... No, you do need to be here. So we'll have a 3 dice on the thrower. I kind of want it to be this way around, so we move him closer to our guys. Boop. Okay. Just in case we get that lucky riot. We'll get a quick snap, which is nice. I guess we could try and use it to take a hit on that guy. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should be easy enough. Very nice. And we will follow. Do the mighty blue ones first because they are the best chances. No dice there. I didn't give myself a second strength here. You could be the second strength. We'll just move him out of the way. We'll try and move this guy out of the way as well. Very nice. So we're going to go for the, like, normally I would go for the throw first, but because of the nature of the, where the game is at, I'm going to go for the foul first. Because if we fail the throw, we don't get to make the foul. And the foul is, in the course of the game, potentially more important. We got sent off and stunned him, so a classic foul for us there. And unfortunately that means our ghoul didn't get to make his throw. But he was going to be thrown to a zombie anyway, so... Okay, so that's what we were assuming. That's why I was okay with making that foul. So we still have a spare player, which should be our skeleton. Where is he? Oh no, he got sent off. That's right. Yeah, we got unlucky there because I think he forgot and put his throw on the front line. I don't think he'd do that on purpose when he's got like a lineman he could have put up there. I mean, I guess it's a block lineman, but still. Had we have taken the thrower out, it could have been big for the second half because obviously if we score, he doesn't have a ball carrier and he's also down to 10 men. So that was a totally worthwhile foul despite it not working. You could actually argue to make that foul with most teams if you've got the player advantage as we have in terms of having more guys, right? Alright, so we have to play a little bit more sensibly here. You need to be on this side. So now I get a 3 dice here, then a 2 dice, then a 2 dice. Hang on, 3 dice here, or we could go that way, we'll see. Who do I want to hit with this guy? Probably this guy. So let's do this. And this. And this. And just drop you as a back just in case. Okay. Yeah. Extra rerolls is okay. As of yet, I don't have a huge opinion on it. Nice. We'll follow that one. Okay, not so nice. So we're actually going to follow this. Then we're going to come here. and hit this guy instead. Okay, I'll take that. Nobody really worth fouling as of right now. See if we grab the ball or not. We do, and sure hands helped. Which is very solid because otherwise we're dropping it in the end zone probably. No, in our luck. Okay, so we've had a fairly okay first turn. You're against orcs, so you're not really expecting to remove guys. So a stun is something. At some point, you'd hope that Mighty Blow would kick in and get another black orc out maybe or something. But we can't rely on it. The thrower's obviously on there, so if he presents himself to a white or something, we'll probably take a hit just because it's going to be so much more effective against him. But we got all 3 Mighty Blow guys making blocks that turn, so we're just going to keep doing that and hoping that it pays dividends. I think for the moment I'm just going to keep doing that until something exciting happens from that, because it's going to be hard to, like obviously we can't do a lot about this, for example. Oh, he just took a 1 dice there, interesting. But yeah, like he's given us a hit here and he's given us a hit here. Now, from his perspective, he's tying these guys up, so I don't blame him for giving us hits. But we're sure going to take them. Might be able to knock these 2 guys over as well. So we try this. Very nice, we'll move up on that. So the way I think we can do this is if we do this, we can hit this guy with this guy. Very nice. We stay to provide an assist. Drop this way. He's put a lot of his guys on this side. Then we'll make this hit first because both of these are 2 dice, but this one will provide a 3 dice. I think we're actually going to stay where we are this turn. There we go. That's exactly what we were just kind of waiting for. If you keep hitting that Mighty Blow, eventually things will happen. That's what I've decided. We'll drop in behind the mummies, I think. And just in case he has any ideas about hitting this guy over and coming around, we'll just drop this guy back here. And overall, I mean, I could get up here and do a 1 dice, but we're just gonna roll both down or something. So, why push things that we don't need to? We've snuck the man advantage now, so, the more hits we can keep giving to our mummies, the better. And to this guy. Now, he may take retribution on this guy, which would make sense. But he doesn't have an easy way because assists are being provided on both sides of him, and this guy would have to GFI. Could potentially do 1, 2, 3, 4. No, even this guy would have to GFI. So he'd be taking a 1 dice here. We'll see how much he moves in on the mummies, because you have that problem in that you want to tie him down, but if you tie him down, they hit you, right? So if he decides not to tie him down further, then we can potentially kind of like sidle him over to provide some guard. Because we kind of need a way to get the plus strength over here. But if you move somebody into like into base contact with him, then obviously we probably just hit that guy and keep our fingers crossed that Mighty Blow starts to or continues to, you know, take effect. Looks like maybe he's blitzing here. Yeah, okay. Going after the weak links. But that's not using his Mighty Blow, which is nice. He's just protecting his Mighty Blow. So we can just move in here, potentially move in here and let the white take a hit here. So let's make this a 3 dice, because the more that we can definitively knock over, the better. Well, this is what happens when you say stuff like that. I think, let's see. Let's move you up here just to be on the safe side. I think we actually take a hit here, you know, blitz with the mummy. Just for the off chance that we knock him down. We do not, so this turn's been a little quiet so far. Now, let's see. So this is a 2 dice against. Can I improve that by... If I do this, yes. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. So he's got 2 people in contact that he can theoretically make blocks with. But we've got them a little bit surrounded as well, so he's going to be making, at best, like 1 dice or moving in a lot of his team over to this side. A lot of this is going to come down to who, if anyone, starts to crack that armor hard, because we may have to, you know, if he's like takes out 2 or 3 guys in a turn or something, we suddenly are like, okay, we should probably push in. But does he, like, the problem is he wants to commit guys over here to help him knock everybody over. But if he does, obviously he leaves this side a little bare. I know, it's tricky. Okay, so that's the first reroll gone. Just a push as well, which is nice. So that doesn't give him a lot of headway. He can move up now, which gives him a 1 dice here. But he has used his reroll this turn, so 1 dices aren't as exciting as they once were. If he wants to hit either of these zombies, he has to base up once or twice for a 2 dice. I think he's thinking about this. Well, he got it. It was risky, but not like course of the game risky, just risky in that it might not work. So now he could bring somebody up here for a 1 dice with this guy. That's a pity. I was really hoping he would stay up because we could have really knocked a bunch of these guys down. Okay, so he's given us this guy to block again. Alrighty. Very nice. Do we move up with that? No, I don't think we do in this circumstance. Even better. That's not really what we wanted. We'll just move him off, I think. So we've got a 2 dice here. Oh, hello. Okay, so that gives us a 1 dice here. Unless we come around here. I'm yet to blitz as well. I want to blitz with this guy, I just don't see where yet. Okay, so the having more blocks is beginning to pay off pretty good right now. Okay, that's not quite as good, but we'll take it. Okay, so we've got him down 3 guys. Pretty much with it. Was that all in the same turn? So we can start to move up now, hopefully. Looks like he's gonna come in and take a hit on the burden here. Maybe with his block, Black Orc. Stand this guy up, and he goes. There's no need to... Hang on, isn't this a 1 dice? I don't understand that at all, if I'm being honest. Why wouldn't you stand this guy up? What is this guy going to do that's so impressive? Yeah, that's what I figured. Nothing. Stand him up and get a 2 dice. So we're actually going to stand his thrower up this time. Let's do this. Oops. Better. I think we can begin to make a bit of a move. Where should we put this guy? Up in here? Yeah, I think so. Let's continue to make this awkward for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I can't go any further, unfortunately. Just trying to utilize our high player numbers now. Now this guy is free, so he could get an assist for these guys if he wanted. But like this guy just got up. This guy is a thrower with no block. Admittedly, this is feeling very drawish right now. Okay, so he's gonna start doing a few more exciting moves. Makes sense. We kind of stood his whole team up. Not really what he wanted, but not a big deal. Ultimately, it doesn't really change a whole lot. Still went for it. Trying to get the player numbers back, I guess, and get some better position. Peril at Endgrass is gone again. As is his way. So he can do this actually now and get on the ball. Which, you know, makes sense. That makes it less exciting. And the fact that this guy is here to hit him back is not really what you want either. Hence he just left him. Giving us a free hit there. I mean, I don't blame him for trying it. Okay, so we do technically have this as an option. Which I dig. We'll just get him over here as safety. Alright. So basically the idea now is just get up near the end zone and block him off from getting up with us. We'll follow that. We'll follow that. Well, his armor is breaking very hard now. For no real good reason. And then just because of where we're at, we will attempt this. We've still got a spare player if we go in and score. Wow, 12-12. He'll use the Apo on this one now. He's still out. And we got very sent off. You know what the problem is? Even if we go in next turn... I hadn't really considered this. Oh boy, okay. I hadn't really considered that even if we go in... we're not going to have enough time to score again. Yeah, I did wonder if I should have hit him, really. Dodging in this game has gone very well, in general. So now the plan is just lock these guys down. Get our zombie out. One, two, three, four, five. So I can hit this one off. Let's see, if I put somebody in here... And then I put an assist in here. 3. Yeah, I need to come in from an awkward angle. If I came in from that angle, I could potentially knock them both off. So what we do is we put this guy here. We pop this guy here. We pop this guy here. We pop this guy here. And I've put my assist in the wrong place, of course. Because I forgot what I was doing. Okay, so... we could do the... we'd still have to dodge. Okay, so I may have just made this real bad for us. I don't know, my brain suddenly, like, faltered halfway through this whole thing. Let's get the mummy up close by, just in case we need him next turn. So we're going to have to basically do a dodge here. Oh, we're going to have to do better than that. I don't know what my brain was thinking, but... Oh, he does it to us every time. Well, I suppose it's only fair considering that we had this in the first half as well. But I should have had this in much better control. I should have like had them pinned in close, and I should have hit this guy with the mummy instead of the thrower. I went for the thrower because I figured, well, we can armor break him, but having this guy down on the floor would have been much more effective. So. Multiple mistakes on my part. Now what's the plan going to be? Is he going to try and dodge them both next to the ball? Okay, he did what we were trying to do, basically. Okay, well. Except it worked. Alright. Let's see. This won't get in the way. We'll just stay. You would need to ideally move. You did. Oh, this is almost... Hey, oh boy, this is actually... Because it's going to take him all his move to get down there, and then he's going to have to throw it back this way. So we actually need to blitz this guy. This is actually very unlikely to happen here. Wow, what a way to lose, eh? All my fault. All my fault. I mean, all my fault and some luck, obviously. You know what? It doesn't matter what else happens until I grab the ball and throw it back to this zombie. Then I can dodge this guy out. And then the zombie... Okay, yeah, it's quite unlikely. Well... Bounce to him. Oh, I could have bounced him and we still could have scored there. Oh, boy. Wow, we were like 1, 2 plus and 1, 3 plus away from that, but obviously it should never have got that close. What a way to lose. That was literally, I think you can call it, you can't really call it literally. But that was very much me throwing the game away there. We played so carefully up to that point. We did basically what he did, except we failed the 3-up with a reroll and he didn't. That might sound like bias, but we kind of like both left ourselves open to an unlikely situation, and then you know, left ourselves with a 3+ on the last turn and a half. His worked, ours didn't. 1-0. My bad. Why didn't he move this guy up after the blitz? For 2 dice. Well, that's painful. Very painful. I mean, it only would have been a draw anyway. But obviously, it should 100% have been a draw. I played badly there. Throughout most of the second... No, through the last, like, 4 turns of the second half. Up till then, I stuck to my plan solidly. I just... You know what it was? It was when I decided, well, let's go in and score. And try and give ourselves a couple turns. I wasn't thinking about the fact that we were on the 3rd from last turn, so we'd only have 1 turn left afterwards. What I could have done was kept him back in a safer position and then moved... Anyway. So many mistakes there. Turned a good game into a pretty bad loss there. So this is what can happen, but hey, up until that it was quite fun. So you know. All right, so let's get some guard. I think we're going to go straight into the guard. And then we'll probably get strip ball on whoever next levels up, which is not too dissimilar SPP. So honestly, it'll probably be Eco Adversary because of Mighty Blow. So we've turned our 4-0-1 in. We could have turned it into a 4-1-1, which would have looked a lot better. But now we're 4-0-2. But you know what? I'm actually, and you might have noticed from the infrequency of games, I'm playing a little bit less this season just because so much other stuff going on. So even less than usual, because we played 30 games last season when I was playing pretty solidly almost every day. So I don't know that we'll reach those heights as we're not playing any other games right now. Maybe even with this. But yeah, obviously there was people that had played 30 games like last week, the first week after, so we're not going to really compete for games, so I'm not even I'm not even trying for anything except to try out Undead. And I think I'm considering a second ghoul for backup and mobility, because we didn't get to level up the quail horse as well. We had two good chances to level him up and get him block, and failed on both. That kind of hurts as well. It's funny. I think he's let us down with a dodge before, like a dodge to score. I think he might. I don't know if he cost us the other loss that we had. But yeah, he's not doing well with his dodging. But yeah, I might get a second one in, and see how that goes. Anyway, I'm gonna stop waffling. I'm gonna head away. That was a really good. I'm really happy with how well we executed at least our offense in the second half. I probably in the first half, everything fell apart on that first turn when I didn't blitz with the right mummy, and honestly, that's how close Blood Bowl can be. You can make one wrong move on the first turn, and then he was able to tilt that side of the thing. And obviously our team was not fast enough to keep up with that, hence why I'm thinking about the second goal. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, we did actually, on reflection, we deserved to lose. As solidly as we played the start of the second half, on the first half performance on defense, and then my miscalculations at the end, I think we deserve to lose, even though, yeah, it was a bit unlucky as well. Alright, I'm heading off. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time, and bye for now.